This presentation will be on the brilliant expressionist painter Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh was born in Zundert, Holland, to a religious family on March 30th, 1853. He dabbled in art as a child, and after many failed jobs, including a preacher, he decided to become a full-time artist. Van Gogh studied in Belgium with the original use of dark colors. One of his most famous paintings in this style is The Potato Eaters. Later, he went to Paris to be with his brother Theo. Once there, he met the Impressionist painters Pissarro, Monet, and Gauguin, who introduced the style Van Gogh is now famous for: bright, expressive colors. Though today Van Gogh's art is one of the most famous in the world, he would barely sell any of his work in his lifetime. If you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. This is what Van Gogh did. Though the voices were both inside and out, since Van Gogh was actually seen as crazy, and he did in fact have mental instabilities. After an incident led to Van Gogh attacking his friend Gauguin with an open razor, in the process cutting off a piece of his own ear, he was sent to a mental hospital for treatment. "I put my heart and soul into my work, and have lost my mind in the process." He did not let this slow down his work. In fact, some of Van Gogh's best paintings, such as the Irises and A Starry Night, were painted in the months during and after his release from the asylum. Sadly, not a few months after his release, Van Gogh shot himself in a field on July 29, 1890. I believe Van Gogh painted, and in the way he did, because it brought him happiness and stability. His art was a way to express his sadness and connect to the rest of the world through his eyes. His greatest work, in my eyes, are the Starry Nights. Van Gogh described it well in the words, "For my part, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream."